Good morning, my students, and welcome to your English class. Now, today, my children, we're going to continue with the review of the letters. Just in this occasion, we're going to make an exercise, okay? An exercise with the teacher, and for this, I need you to help me. Now, here on the whiteboard, I have several objects that we have seen in the past, okay? For example, the coin, the apple, the ant, okay? Now, the first part of the exercise consists in remembering all the name of these objects, okay? Let's start. Do you remember? I give you the name already, but repeat it again. Do you remember what's the name of this animal? It's an insect. What animal, what insect is this? What's its name? Ant. Excellent. Let's continue with the second. In this case, yes, it's an animal. It's a pet. What's the name of this pet? It's a cat, okay? Can you make noises like a cat? Meow, meow. Excellent. Let's continue with the third object. Now, this is very scary. I'm going to pull a little bit away because it's a little bit scary. But do you remember what is it? It's a dragon. Excellent, okay? We have to be a little bit quiet when we pronounce the name because we can wake him up, okay? So, dragon. Excellent. Now, the next animal is a dog. Again, just as the cat, these two are pets, mascotas. Now, the dog, in this case, okay, it's color brown. And the sounds of the dogs are woo, woo, woo. Those are sounds that the dogs make. Let's continue up. The balloon, okay? We have a balloon. Now, next to the balloon, what is it? What object is this? It's an object where you put your toys, where you put your books, your pencils, etc. It's called a bag. Repeat after me in case you don't remember. Bag. Now, under the bag, we have a coin. Remember the coin? And under the coin, we have an apple. Okay, the first part, we did an excellent job in the first part, which was remembering the objects. The second part of the activity is to write the letter that begins the object, okay? Remember that we have seen 4 letters. Letter A, letter B, letter C, and letter D. So, what do we have to do is to write the letter that begins each one of the objects. For example, the ant right here. What letter do we put for ant? Do you remember the letter for ant? Okay, small a. Small a for ant. Don't forget that we have 2 types of letters. Capital, which are the big ones, and small letters, okay? In the case of ant, small a. What about the balloon? Balloon, remember, begins with capital B. Excellent. You remember, I'm very happy. Capital B for the balloon. Let's continue. Let's continue with bag. Do you remember the letter for bag? Again, letter B. Capital B for bag. Now, under the bag, the coin. Remember, the coin begins with letter C. Okay, we are doing an excellent job. Now, the apple. Do you remember the letter that begins the word apple? Letter A. For this, let's use small a. Okay, small a for apple. Let's continue with the dog. What letter do we use for dog? Letter D. Capital D for the dog. Okay, let's Let's continue with the dragon. Now the dragon begins with letter D, just as the dog. Capital D for dragon. And the last subject, the pet, the cat, we use letter C for cat. Also letter C is for the coin. Letter C for cat. Excellent, okay? Excellent. I did it perfectly because you, my children, you helped me. So don't forget to remember the name of the objects because these are just a few, but we have seen several more, including ambulance, airplane, bone. We have seen a lot of objects. Don't forget to review them, to repeat them, to remember them, and also to practice the letters from A to letter D. So that's it for today. We see you tomorrow. Remember that the teacher loves you very much. Goodbye.